My name is Olivia Bennett, 34 years old, and I've spent years proving my worth to a family that never believed in me, until a single trip to the bank turned their laughter into silence. You'd think I'd be immune to their jabs by now, but my sister Sophie's mockery cut deeper than I expected. It happened 2 weeks ago, a crisp morning when I walked into her bank branch, a modest request on my mind. I needed $100 to cover an overdue bill, a small sum I'd hesitated to ask for. Sophie, 38, the branch manager, stood behind the counter, her tailored suit and confident smile radiating authority. The lobby was bustling, customers queuing, tellers clicking keys. I approached, my voice low. "Sophie, can I withdraw $100? Her eyes narrowed, a smirk curling her lips. "We don't serve beggars here," she said, loud enough for the room to hear. Laughter rippled through the crowd and my cheeks burned. I mumbled an apology, turned and fled, the sting of her words echoing. But deep down, a memory stirred. Something from my past that might change everything. They didn't know it yet, but I was about to rewrite the narrative. Growing up, I was the overlooked one in a family that prized success. Sophie was the golden child, groomed for banking, her promotions celebrated with toasts. I, on the other hand, chased risky dreams, starting small businesses, dabbling in investments. At 15, I pitched a lemonade stand idea. Dad Paul chuckled, "Leave that to Sophie." Mom Claire added, "Olivia's just impulsive." By 18, my ventures were family jokes. Sophie's first banking job earned a party. My failed online store got a shrug. I graduated with a business degree at 22, but no one cared. That neglect hardened me. After college, I moved to the city, taking odd jobs while exploring investments. At 25, I invested $500 in a new cryptocurrency, a hunch based on a tech forum tip. It flopped initially and I kept it quiet. Dad would have called it fool's gold. I worked late nights, researching markets, tweaking strategies, building a portfolio no one tracked. At 30, I launched Bennett Ventures, a side hustle with a $10,000 loan. My first win, a $15,000 return from a stock tip, succeeded, but I didn't share it. Mom's occasional, "How's that hobby?" texts were my only family link. I recorded them, a quiet archive of their doubt. The bank incident replayed endlessly. Sophie's sneer, the laughter, the humiliation. It fueled a fire. That night I couldn't sleep. I dug through old files, unearthing a dusty ledger from my crypto days. A forgotten account number stared back, tied to that early investment. I called my friend Ethan, a fintech analyst who'd backed my ideas, and vented. "Check it," he said. "It might be more than you think." I recorded it, his voice grounding me. The next day I logged into the account, my hands trembling. A balance flickered, $50,000. My breath caught. It was growing, but I needed more data. Ethan suggested documenting it, and I started a vlog, unveiling my worth, teasing my find, its views hitting 150. I posted on LinkedIn, "Bennett Ventures explores new opportunities," its views reaching 200, comments like "bold move," boosting me. I saved them, my confidence stirring. I pushed harder. I invested $5,000 in market analysis, securing a $20,000 contract for a crypto consultation, my project gaining traction. Ethan reviewed my recordings, urging a family update, and I drafted a message. I tweeted, "Rising from the ridicule," hinting at family slights, its retweets hitting 300. Comments cheered, "Prove them wrong." I saved them, my presence building. At a startup expo, I connected with a mentor, Ms. Carter, who praised my vision. My vlog views climbed to 250 and I felt a shift. My work was speaking even if my family remained blind. The tension started. Sophie texted, "Sorry about the bank. Join us for dinner." Her tone was smug, my chance looming. I declined, focusing on the account, compiling my progress. The consultation earned a $10,000 bonus and I shared it on Twitter, its retweets hitting 500, comments lauding, "Crypto genius." I saved them, my credibility rising. The account's value haunted me. Could it be more? A week later, Mom called, "Sophie's hosting. Show us something." Her voice was curious, my moment approaching. I arrived at their estate with my ledger, nerves steady, ready to face their scorn. But what unfolded next would silence them. They wouldn't expect my revelation, and I was prepared to claim it. The estate dinner's awkward pause still lingered as I drove away with Ethan, Sophie's smug apology and the ledger's cryptic number replaying like a riddle begging to be solved. I woke each morning in my cramped apartment, the $20,000 contract framed beside a crypto chart, symbols of my hidden revelation and rising family tension. The family divide, their condescension, my growing resolve, their reluctant interest, had shifted, and I was ready to uncover the truth, turning their mockery into proof of my worth. The path ahead was uncertain, but my determination was unshakable. The days after the dinner brought a surge of progress. Miss Carter connected me with a crypto broker, securing a $50,000 contract to audit my account, my project gaining momentum. I displayed the contract, a shield against family doubts. I texted Sophie the news. Bennett Ventures is auditing a big account, but she replied, "Still chasing dreams?" her tone dismissive. I saved it, my resolve hardening. Ethan urged a family update and I planned it, my strategy taking shape. I posted on LinkedIn, Bennett Ventures expands crypto portfolio, its views hitting 400, comments like, "Smart play," lifting me. I saved them, my network expanding. Sophie called, her voice edged. "A crypto audit? You're wasting time." I kept my tone steady. "It's real, Sophie." She laughed. "Prove it." I hung up, calling Ethan, who advised recording our talks. I logged a call with Dad, who sighed, "Leave finances to Sophie," his doubt fueling me. I enrolled in a blockchain certification course, aiming to bolster my credibility, and rehearsed a family explanation, my voice firming. I tweeted, rising from the taunts, hinting at family slights, its retweets reaching 600. Comments cheered, "Show them." I saved them, my presence swelling. At home, my revelation took hold. The broker confirmed the account's activity, revealing a balance of $3.5 million, years of compounded crypto gains from that $500 investment. My hands shook as I stared at the screen. I documented it, and my firm received a $25,000 bonus for the audit, my influence rising. I vlogged, unmasking my fortune, teasing my journey, its views hitting 300. A financier, Mr. Grayson, offered a $200,000 deal to manage the funds, my reach widening, but I kept it quiet, a surprise to unveil later. The tension built. Sophie texted, "Mom's curious. Explain." I stayed silent, focusing on the account, compiling evidence. The course earned me a certificate and I shared it on Twitter, its retweets hitting 900, comments lauding, "Crypto Queen." I saved them, my credibility mounting. Ethan invited me to a family brunch. "Sophie wants proof." "Bring it." His tone probing, my moment nearing. The family brunch convened at an upscale cafe, Paul, Claire, Sophie, and an uncle present. Over coffee, Sophie opened, "This crypto nonsense? Still a dreamer." Dad added, "Stick to Sophie's advice." I stayed composed, presenting my tablet, $50,000 contract, $25,000 bonus certificate. "The account's growing," I said. The room stilled and I played Ethan's voicemail, "Olivia, you've hit gold." Their expressions shifted, my case intriguing, but the full disclosure hung unresolved. My revelation deepened. Mr. Grayson's offer rose to $300,000, and a bank analyst verified the $3.5 million, my earnings surging. I tweeted, "From mockery to millions," sharing my rise, its retweets hitting 1,200. Comments cheered, "Unbelievable turnaround." I saved them, my voice echoing. Ethan drafted a family acknowledgement, holding it as leverage. The brunch ended with Mom's hesitant, "We didn't expect this," a crack in their wall, but no full acceptance, leaving a gap. The next family gathering, a garden party at Sophie's, loomed. I arrived with Ethan, my presence firm, dressed in a suit from my bonus. Sophie greeted, "Dad's intrigued," her tone softer. Mid-party, Mr. Grayson announced, Olivia's $3.5 million could reshape finance. The crowd hushed, Sophie's table freezing. I smiled, "Thank you, Mr. Grayson." The moment faded and I faced their stunned looks. Sophie's wide eyes, Dad's dropped jaw. Her mockery had hurt, but this hinted at respect. The party marked a turn and I awaited her next move, apology or admiration, with cautious hope. They wouldn't expect my power and I was ready to wield it. The garden party's stunned silence still echoed as I left with Ethan, Mr. Grayson's announcement and Sophie's wide eyes replaying like a turning tide. I woke each morning in my upgraded office, the $3.5 million confirmation framed beside a crypto ledger, symbols of my hidden confrontation and shifting family tension. The family divide, their shock, my growing authority, their hesitant retreat, had reached a crossroads, and I was ready to face them, turning their mockery into a testament of respect. The path ahead was pivotal, but my resolve was iron. The days after the party brought a wave of validation. The bank released the $3.5 million, appointing me a financial consultant, and Mr. Grayson's firm secured a $1 million investment deal. I displayed the documents, proof of my worth. I texted Sophie the update, the $3.5 million is mine, but she replied, "This can't be real," her tone defensive. I saved it, my determination stealing. Ethan urged a family reconciliation and I planned it, my strategy advancing. I posted on LinkedIn, Bennett Ventures secures $3.5 million and consulting role, its views hitting 600, comments like, "Financial wizard," boosting me. I saved them, my network solidifying. Sophie called, her voice strained. "The bank confirmed it? Explain this." I held firm, "It's my work, Sophie." She paused, "We need to talk." I hung up, calling Ethan, who advised a public move, and I recorded it, his voice steady, "You're a force." I studied financial regulations, enrolling in a course, and drafted a reconciliation speech, my influence growing. I updated my Twitter, turning taunts to triumph, hinting at family dynamics, its retweets reaching 1,800. Comments supported, "Take control." I saved them, my voice resonating. At the bank, my confrontation deepened. I scheduled a withdrawal of $3.5 million at Sophie's branch. The system froze, tellers stared, and Sophie's face paled. "This can't process," she stammered, dropping to her knees, begging, "Olivia, please wait." I stood firm, requesting a manager's override. The branch manager confirmed the funds, my authority rising. I vlogged, banking my victory, teasing my journey, its views hitting 450. Mr. Grayson offered a $500,000 partnership, my platform expanding, but I held back the details, a surprise for later. The tension rose. Sophie texted, "I'm sorry. Can we meet?" I countered, "With proof." She agreed, "Tomorrow." I focused on the reconciliation prep, compiling my achievements, $1M deal withdrawal confirmation course progress. The course earned me a certificate and I shared it on Twitter, its retweets hitting 2,300, comments lauding, "Finance icon." I saved them, my reputation soaring. The reconciliation loomed and I arrived with my records, nerves calm. The family reconciliation convened at a neutral venue, Paul, Claire, Sophie, and an aunt present. Over tea, Sophie opened, "I was wrong, but this money, how?" Dad added, "Explain yourself." I stayed composed, presenting my records, $3.5M withdrawal, $1 million deal certificate. "This is my triumph," I said. The room tensed and I played Ethan's voicemail, "Olivia, you're unstoppable." Their faces shifted, my case clear, but the full acceptance remained out of reach. My confrontation spread. Mr. Grayson backed a $2 million venture fund, and my firm gained a 30% stake, my earnings peaking. I tweeted, "From ridicule to riches," sharing my rise, its retweets hitting 3,000. Comments cheered, "You're a powerhouse." I saved them, my voice a beacon. Ethan drafted a family apology, holding it as leverage. The reconciliation ended with Sophie's reluctant, "We misjudged you," a crack in her pride, but no full resolution, leaving a void. The next family dinner became my stage for closure. I arrived with Ethan, my presence firm. Sophie greeted, "Dad's in awe," her tone softer. Mid-dinner, Mr. Grayson spoke. "Olivia's $3.5 million transformed our sector." The room paused, lights dim. I smiled, "Thank you." The moment ended and I faced their humbled stares. Sophie's nod, Dad's respect. Her mockery had stung, but this promised dignity. The dinner marked a turn and I awaited her next move, full respect or amends, with cautious hope. They wouldn't expect my reign and I was ready to claim it. The family dinner's humbled silence still lingered as I drove home with Ethan, Mr. Grayson's praise and Sophie's nod replaying like a hard-earned victory. I woke each morning in my new office, the $2 million venture fund framed beside a crypto ledger, symbols of my journey from ridicule to triumph. The family divide, their acceptance, my undeniable success, their quiet retreat, had reached its conclusion, and I was ready to cement my reign, turning their mockery into a badge of pride. The path had forged me and my strength had prevailed. The days after the dinner brought a flood of achievement. The city appointed me a financial innovation lead with a $2 million salary, and Mr. Grayson's firm secured a $5 million investment round. I displayed the offers, proof of my worth. I texted Sophie the news, "I'm leading financial innovation," and she replied, "Unbelievable," a rare humility in her words. I saved it, my hope solidified. Ethan suggested a family celebration and I organized it, my victory complete. I posted on LinkedIn, appointed financial innovation lead at Bennett Ventures, its views hitting 1,500 comments like, "Inspirational rise," lifting me. I saved them, my network a fortress. Sophie called, her tone softened. "Mom wants a celebration. Will you host?" I smiled, "Yes, Sophie." Dad texted, "We underestimated you, Olivia. Our bond mending." I called Ethan, who cheered my assent, and I recorded it, his voice jubilant, "You've redefined success." I launched a financial literacy fund, donating $150,000, my success reaching others. I updated my Twitter, from taunts to triumph, sharing my rise, its retweets hitting 4,000. Comments cheered, "You're a trailblazer." I saved them, my voice a call to all. The family celebration convened at a sleek venue, Paul, Claire, Sophie, and relatives present. Over dinner, Sophie opened, "I was wrong, Olivia." "I'm sorry." Mom added, "We're proud of you." I stayed calm, presenting my portfolio, $2M roll $5 million round fund. "This is my triumph," I said. The room warmed and I played Ethan's voicemail, "Olivia, you're a legend." Their eyes shone, my case undeniable, Sophie's tears sealed it. My triumph spread. The $5 million round led to a $10 million valuation, and my firm partnered with a global bank, valuing it at $15 million. Mr. Grayson offered a $200,000 bonus, and the mayor added a $300,000 award. I presented the partnership and my firm gained a 40% stake. I vlogged, claiming my crown, its views hitting 1,000, sharing my story's core. The governor invited me to a financial summit, my influence peaking. The summit became my stage for closure. I arrived in a bold suit, my presence commanding. Sophie toasted, "To Olivia, our financial leader," and Dad nodded, "We're in awe." Mid-summit, the governor spoke. Olivia Bennett's $3.5 million withdrawal sparked a revolution. The room paused, lights bright. I smiled, "Thank you." The moment ended and I faced their proud stares. Sophie's embrace, Dad's handshake. Her mockery had scarred, but every dollar, every sorry, every triumph had healed it. My fight was about proving my worth, not breaking them. If you've faced ridicule, this is for you. Build your own empire. Share below. Subscribe to Revenge Tempest for more victory tales and hit the bell for updates. Until next time, claim your future.